What is going on, family? I hope you are having a fantastic day, especially today of all days. It is 420, and for those active participants, we are going to get into 7 mints just for you guys because what is today without some degeneracy, right? And there's nothing more degen than getting on some mints, throwing in some Solana, and praying you get something rare, something that is going to pop off, is going to be the next project that everybody wants to get into. Nothing like it. But with that comes risk. And as always, this is not financial advice. Do your own research. Anything I say in this video is strictly my opinion. I'm not a financial advisor. Without further ado, let's get into these 7 mints that are upcoming, whether it's within the next week or an undisclosed date that I would imagine happens in the next month and a half, depending on the project. All right, first things first, let's talk about the most hype project I've seen on my timeline lately on Twitter, and that is going to be OK Bears. OK Bears has really good branding. I think that's catchy enough for a lot of people. The art looks simple, good, nice for, I mean, this is pretty meta for a lot of people's profile pictures. Reminds me a lot of like a Basie or Kets on Crack sort of vibe. Still a little basic. I want to see more from the art, honestly. I want to see some nice backgrounds. The bear itself looks pretty good. But there's some red flags for me. One, I see every influencer shilling this, which probably means that they got whitelist spots for their DAOs, for themselves. They're giving away whitelist spots. And you never know who's undisclosed shilling. Unfortunately, that's the name of the game when it comes to a lot of these NFTs is people don't know there is regulations when it comes to that. So I personally don't have a whitelist for this. I'm just monitoring this. But with all the hype around it, I definitely think it should be on your radar. And you should try to get the whitelist spots. I mean, I'm going to go ahead and retweet all the engagement tweets. It's a very small chance to get anything, but with 73,000 followers, I do think it's something worth looking after. So, OK Bears, number 1 on my radar, not fully committed to minting it yet. Next, we have GCON Studios. GCON Studios definitely falls into that anime meta that I've talked so much about. Also falls on the trend of apes because in NFTs, everybody seems to love some apes. So you talk about apes plus anime plus Hydra Launchpad equals probable moon. This is a deadly combo. Hydra Launchpad has launched some awesome NFTs lately. Cats on Crack is definitely the most notable. Akari is right there as well, and Dolly's. But Hydra Launchpad is a very reputable team. It is the Sea Shanties team, and that always gives me a confidence boost because before this didn't really have too much going for it outside of the artwork, and the artwork looks good. I mean, this looks really good. This looks very meta. It looks appealing to me. What I really like is this. This is their wallpaper that they asked all of their community members to set as their phone wallpaper, and that looks really good. The lo-fi Japanese style is something that is just really visually appealing to me, so this is definitely one that is on my radar. Outside of that, though, I want to see more sustenance. I want to see more of what is going on. If you look at their Discord, which is closed right now, and you can see they have batched incoming, so definitely look out for that. Get into their Discord, but their Discord doesn't have a roadmap yet, so that's something that, look, I don't think you need a roadmap in NFTs. I actually think roadmaps are terrible, but just giving a highlight of what you're trying to do is something that I think all projects should do. Now, with studios in its name, I would imagine it has something to do with anime studios or something of that nature. I think it's going to be a great project, a lot of promise if it falls into what I think it is going to. So, one that is on my radar, GCON Studios. Go ahead and check it out. Number 3 on the list is trippyworld. We're going in with anime and the trippy meta as we are in 420 now. Leading up to here, trippy stuff was doing really, really well, and this is no exception. Trippy World has some incredible art, and that alone is enough to get me interested. I also like the cryptic tweets, and if you look at them, it's just small little building in silence, creating. I like that stuff. It doesn't really, it's not all about the whitelist and, generating as much engagement as possible, although they do that, but it's not every single tweet, which I like. And this stuff looks really good to me. I mean, you're talking about the same vein as a lot of anime going on right now, but it's just vibrant, it's colorful, it's something that's visually appealing. So I do want to see more about what this project is aiming to build, what they're trying to go for. Is it just an art-focused project, or is there more to it? Art alone looks fantastic. I love the cryptic tweets, but I need more information. So these first three, you'll notice there's a trend. I don't have enough information to give you a definitive answer, but it is definitely something that is on my radar. Now for the next four, we're going to be talking about, I promise you, if I can get a whitelist spot for them, or if I already have a whitelist spot for them, I'm going to be minting 110%. So first on my list of NFTs I will most definitely be going after if I get the chance to mint them is Communa 3. So Communa 3 is one I do not have whitelist for currently. Please bless me with it. Lords above, I don't know how I'm going to get it, but I want in. I want in so badly. The project looks incredible. The artwork looks good. You know, it's like your 3D style apartment looking area where, you know, you just have like building spaces. We can go ahead and check out some of the artwork right here, which looks good. I mean, it's nice, visually appealing. Doesn't really do anything terribly much for me. So as far as artwork goes, it's not what gets me out of bed. This is the stuff that gets me out of bed, though, is the fact that they already have very well-established partners, very well-established clients that actually use them for services. Most notably, the Sandbox is one of the biggest metaverse projects, and then Yield Guild, which is one of the first Web3 NFT gaming guilds that was ever formed and gotten a lot of recognition. We have a really good, nice little teaser video, looks good, but the roadmap itself, just these three things, I mean, it's to help communities and brands manage their communities, get them engaged, and have turnkey solutions to do so. If you succeed on that front, that is a massive niche to be filling in the NFT community. It's one of the ones that's most important these days because you can have the worst project in the world. If they have good marketing, they're going to sell out, then rug or whatever they do. Vice versa, if you have the best project in the world and have no marketing, well, it doesn't really make sense if you're building the best project if nobody knows about it. So this kind of bridges the gap between brands and their community, and I think it's going to do incredibly well. This is definitely one that I will be going all out for in order to get a whitelist. Next is going to be the orcs. The orcs is right up there with Communa 3. I think it has been a project that has been long in the making. They have really big backers. The orcs is going to be a Hearthstone style play to earn game, so you do have a card game, and one of the most popular card games, no less. But it doesn't just stop there. It's actually going to have land mechanics, breeding mechanics. You can evolve your orcs. You can recruit orcs to a guild. There's going to be expeditions where there's burning mechanics within those expeditions. There's a lot going on with the orcs that I think is going to be huge for its future. And this is going to be one of those long plays that I mint, and I do have whitelist spots for this. Thank you, Longwood DAO. Remnants just goated out here. It was one of the first whitelists I actually won, and what a good one to win. This one is going to be excellent. It is a 2 soul mint price. It is minting April 26th, so make sure that you are doing whatever you can to get a whitelist spot, and if not, make sure you monitor the secondary market. With a collection size of 8,888, I would imagine there's a lot of paper hands involved in those whitelist spots, so make sure you are active on that day. I would imagine they go live shortly after mint, as most do on Magic Eden. This is coming up soon, so I don't expect you to get a whitelist spot. Most of them have already been allocated, but there is a chance, and I would definitely engage on those tweets so you can get in at a decent price. Now, the next two I've definitely been talking about. I talked about them on my first video. You can check out up here. But a shinengoku is number 6 on my list of mints I will definitely be going after. Again, I already have whitelist for this one as well, so I won't be grinding too hard, but I am grinding to get everybody to know about this project. You are not my exit liquidity. In fact, I welcome paper hands as well because I am looking to add as much shinengoku to my bags. This will be a high conviction play for me because, one, the creators, the founders, the team behind it are very forward focused. They talk to their community every day, but there's activity, like good conversations happening on the Discord, which is always bullish. It's not just talking about like, you know, what do you think floor price is going to be, or when do you think it's going to mint, or good morning, trying to get engagement to get whitelist. It's people actually helping each other, and I think that's always bullish. But the thing I'm really bullish for is actually we keep getting these sneak peeks, and you just keep wondering, how on earth is this going to be possible at Mint? And they've shown it. This is an incredible dashboard for something that is going to be ready on Mint Day of how the game is going to play out. So you do have your NFT in the top left. You can see its level, so there will be a leveling system. You can see that it does have unclaimed Rio, which is going to be their in-game token, which is going to be used to recruit your army, pay them off, go into battle. It's going to have good tokenomics behind it. And as you can see at the bottom, you can select any one of your 3 or more shinengoku NFTs. These NFTs will have their own armies. You can go out to battle different people. I think it's going to be really interesting. And again, ready at launch. That is huge. I love the team. I love the fact that it has been very organic, our community growth. We are at over 9,000 people in the Discord. When I joined a week and a half ago, it was at 300. So that's really good growth. It's all organic. The Twitter is actually filled with content, sneak peeks, talking about the game itself. The founder went on Shake's podcast and has a really good interview. And again, do I want to link that? I'm going to link that below or put it in the eye in the sky. Check that out. It's a really good video. And I just appreciate the fact that founders are well-spoken and have passion for their game. Why have a community if you're not going to be passionate about it? And so Shin definitely checks a lot of boxes for me. I will definitely be going after this on Mint Day as well as on secondary. Moving right along, you know I had to bring it into the video, and I'm not going to spend too much time on it, but Feminists are coming. We have an official mint date. It is going to be this Sunday, April 24th. Super stoked for Feminists. Feminists is going to not only double our supply, increase our demand for items in game, allow people who are priced out of remnants right now to have a cheaper, hopefully, price point now, and people are already paper handing remnants to get liquidity to mint Feminists. So I see there's definitely going to be some discourse over the next week or two where there will be really good entry prices before we absolutely take off and the game gets all of its updates, and we're going to show that it is the best play to earn game on Solana, period, right now. Feminists are great because, one, you can get them on Famous Fox Federation. I'll go ahead and flash a screenshot right here of how to find them. So you go to their token market, search for remnants, and then you will find the whitelist token as well as our in-game currency. Go ahead and grab a whitelist token if it's within a price that you find is reasonable. I have a video covering what my plans are when it comes to the Feminists mint, but there is definitely alpha to be had here, and I am going to be minting all of my Feminist tokens as well as giving one away. So make sure you follow me on Twitter. That is going to be where the giveaway happens. Make sure you are subscribed on YouTube and like and comment in this video. This helps so much for building up the channel and increasing the popularity. The mint price of Feminists is going to be 2.5 sols, so plan accordingly. Like I said in my video up here, I will probably be looking at tokens anywhere 5 sol or less if you're trying to be conservative, or if you're trying to be aggressive with it, 7 sol or less. Above that, I would like to probably check out the secondary market when Feminists actually hits Magic Eden. That would be how I play it, but of course, not financial advice, just something I'm doing myself. That about does it for me on this video. As always, I appreciate your support. Please make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Seriously, it helps me out so much as I continue to build out this Solana NFT channel, as well as other NFTs, but Solana, just has my heart, man. Likes and comments also welcome. It does help with the YouTube algorithm, which is always important. Gets my videos ranking, so more people get to see this kind of stuff. And again, this was just a summary video. We will try to go deeper into some of these projects as we get more information. But for right now, just want to put them on your radar because there's a lot of good projects coming in the next month or so that I think are going to add a lot of value to the NFT space. Finally, please make sure to follow me on Twitter. Go ahead and turn those notifications on when I share this video on there. We will be having a giveaway for one Feminists whitelist token. We'll have a winner. I will go ahead and message you on Twitter. So if you don't have Twitter, make sure you get one. One, it's just an incredibly valuable tool in the NFT space. And two, I need to message you somehow. And you probably don't want to give me your email. This is Web3. I don't want you to. I want you to give me your Twitter so I can message you on there. That about does it for this video. As always, I appreciate your support, and I will see you on the next one.